All right, so what is the expectation to make money in your first month as a blogger? Now, when I first started Twins Mommy back in the day around 2016, it took me like 10 months to get at least like $200. It took so many months. And every blog that I started after, it took months and months and months to make just a few $100 or just $100. I'm like, oh my gosh, it takes forever. I mean, that's why I started different income streams to start digital products and stuff to make more money. But this summer, I recently started new niche sites because my traffic was tanking and I was incorporating some strategies on my public niche site, Sponge Hacks, that I wanted to try this strategy out on different topics to see if it would work. And it did. All of these new sites that I have in certain topics started to grow massively, and I was eligible for Journey by Mediavine. Now, Journey by Mediavine is an ad platform. You need at least 10,000 sessions to be eligible for monetization on that platform. They display ads on your blog. But my newest niche site, which is niche site number 3, recently got into Mediavine, and I wanted to share I'm shocked by how much it made in the first month. I was like, I didn't believe it because, the first month for my other niche sites, my other sites that I have, like it did not garner that much at all. So I was just shocked that happened so fast. So let's go through this. I can't tell you much about this third site that I have, this niche site. What I can tell you that it is a popular niche on Pinterest, but even though it was popular, it did take me a while to really ramp up the growth. In one of my videos, I talk about how long does it take to grow a Pinterest account. And I do talk about that site, saying that it is a Pinterest loving topic, but it did take a bit of time to figure out the type of templates to use, exactly what type of content to publish, angles and things like that. And once I dialed in on that and tweaked it, I was able to now then just get those impressions and things like that. So let's look at the traffic currently as it stands right now. So right now you do see reds, and I am seeing reds for many of my sites right now because of the holidays. It's the end of the year. Things are changing. And of course, with any switch of seasonal content or change of ideas, like, New Year stuff, productivity stuff, goal setting, all that stuff, weight loss, all that stuff is very popular at the moment. This site doesn't really focus on any of that. So I was seeing dips, but it's slowly growing now. It's on the upwards trend. So I'm not worried that I'm going to dive deep down. At one point, this particular site was reaching 50,000 views, but now it's around 40,000 views. So I can only see it going up and up eventually over the long run. This site does have the potential to make hundreds of thousands of page views. I don't know if it'll do that since I have other sites. I have to see, maybe I have to tweak the strategy a bit to make it grow even faster, but I'm happy with the growth that it is currently. This site does have 70 posts. So since I started this in early July, the first blog post was published July 9th. And from July 9th to currently now, it's mid-December, I have 70 posts published. I started my Pinterest account around the same time of starting the site. And currently I have 297 followers and 857,000 monthly views. So the pin design that I'm using a variety of different designs. It took me a while to figure out exactly what worked. I did mention in one of my videos that in the beginning, I tried just like a simple template and moved on from that because I just wasn't really seeing traction. But then recently I noticed that one particular post with that old template took off. Like it got lots of impressions, lots of clicks and all of that. So I'm wondering if I should bring that back in. What I'm finding is that the pins that I design in Canva work and get the most views. I do use a scheduler. I use Pin Generator, and you can create pins from Pin Generator. Those occasionally can garner good impressions and click-throughs, but for the most part, they don't. This niche site also can do well with just straight images without any text overlay on it. So I've been trying that out. But again, those particular images don't garner as many views or impressions. So I'm going to show you a couple of those, and these are all on images that have text on them. So one of them has 30,000 impressions with over almost 3,000 clicks. Another pin has 20,000 impressions with over 1,000 clicks. This one, almost 3,000 impressions with 77 clicks. Here's another one that is at 7,000 impressions with almost 300 clicks. So you can see that a lot of the pin design elements that I'm using is working, and I designed them all in Canva. Feel free to download my Canva template pack that I have and use those templates. I do add more templates, and some of them are the ones that I might be using for these sites that I may have added in that template pack. So I believe there's a few in there. So make sure to pick that up. I'll put a link in the description for that Canva Pinterest template pack for you. But I'm finding that those specific pins are working much, much better than any other pin design. If I make it in like ideogram or if I make it in pin generator, those don't do nearly as well. Although there are some of the pin generator ones have done extremely well, just some, but not every single one of them. Another thing that we recently did was I changed the design of the site. So before I applied to Journey by Mediavine, I just had my husband, creates these sites. So he uses his own templates or whatever he uses, basic design elements to create the site, nothing too heavy. But as the traffic was growing, he decided to spend a bit more time customizing the site to make the home page much more engaging, have much more information, much more content to click on than the original blog that it was. And I don't know if that was because he, once he applied for Journey by Mediavine, he just wanted to ensure that, that the site looks legit, that, that it's a person behind it, that I am publishing content on it. Because these are, niche sites. I don't always use my face. I don't always use my name. I don't always use that. I mean, I have several sites and my husband operates many of them as well. And he has his own sites. So we are doing this not anonymously, but they're not tied to my brand. And so if they're not tied to my brand, I have to create a new brand for these sites. And so for this particular one, he saw the competitors out there of the same topic and decided to beef up the homepage. And I don't know if that helped with improving the traffic, the click-throughs once they were on the site, or the acceptance of being in Mediavine. But whatever happened worked, and my traffic continued to grow with this blog. All right, so let's look at once I applied for Mediavine by Journey. It took a while for the ad platform to get all my page views. Like it was still populating the page views. So I think, I don't know, within the first couple of days or whatever, I was making like $100. But it's been about a month. So let's look at how much I'm making now. Now I am only showing you this part of my page for this ad platform because you're not really supposed to show everything here. So right now it is tracking the 37,000 page views. Right now I have 38,000. So it is tracking most of the page views currently right now. And because of that, I'm making almost $900. Like this is almost $1,000 that I've made in the first month of being in Mediavine. Like this is insane. This is the most in the first month that I've made in any of these niche sites. So I'm really excited. I mean, who knows with the other site that we're getting ready to apply to Mediavine for that site, how much that's going to make. So I'm very excited about that. But this is how much it's generating right now and the RPM. So RPM may go up. I don't know. I don't know if it will or not. But I am happy, very happy with the growth of this brand new site. Like my goal, if I can make 5,000 per site, that'll be great. And I'm on the way to doing that. It might take some time, but I'm excited. And like I said, I'm using the Pinterest strategy that I do have in Pin and Win. I am using it to the T exactly. I just recently added 2 new videos, 2 new lessons of new things that I'm doing behind the scenes, taking things slower to show exactly the steps that I'm doing, how I'm doing it, how do I structure this blog post so that it actually gets money from it and stay on the blog. All right, so make sure to check out that. Let me know in the comments below any questions you have about starting a blog or your blog or Pinterest right now. I'll do some videos. I have time to do lots of videos right now. So go ahead and put them down below. I'm more than happy to help you. Or if you have questions about Pin and Win, let me know. I'm here for you. Okay. Otherwise, make sure to take a look at the video of how long or how fast it can take to grow a Pinterest account, because there are some eye-opening things in there that you may not have realized. All right. And like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you